Hey everybody, it's me, Mindy,
Driving again.
and we're gonna do some little mocktails. These are mocktails that I created. They're pretty easy. We're gonna make a Shirley Temple, probably a one with a blue one, and then I don't know. We'll figure out what else we're gonna use after that. So the first one we're gonna do. All this is not rum. This is not rum. This is not alcohol. This is Sprite. I start my
But I got mine.
I start with my mocktails with Sprite. It's like the alternative. So we're gonna make, for the first one, we're gonna make Shirley Temple. And what you use is I use like a can and a half of Sprite, two cans of a can and a half of Sprite, and then 3 teaspoons of this, mainly capfuls.
Tell them what kind of juice you're using, honey.
This is Garradine. And then you're gonna.
Pardon the dog. She's got to be nosy in everything we do.
Mm-hmm.
She just went to join the party, mommy.
And this is what it's supposed to look like. And then we have another one that you use to just decorate it. You can stir it up a little bit. You can do that with some cherries. We got some mozzarella chilies, whatever they're called.
Maraschino cherries.
Maraschino cherries. You just throw them in there. And this is the Shirley Temple that I created right here. So you just have that and the cherries, and you can decorate, stir it up really good. And we're gonna try it.
I taste Sprite.
Well, I taste both Garradine and thing. That's how you make the Shirley Temple. Is you use 3 caps of Garradine and some Sprite. I like making me one. Some keeps me really high up and very, very awake because I've been kind of like dozing off a little bit, and I'm trying to stay up till midnight.
I try to tell her if she needs something to
Yeah.
perk her up, I go make her a Mountain Dew cocktail.
It's like, I don't need a cocktail right now. I was like, well, I'm good with this. There's the Shirley Temple, and that's what it looks like. The next one is it's like a blue drink, but it's almost like called like, I say like Paradise. It's Paradise something. Or I just call it like a Lightning, or whatever. It's a mocktail version.
Blue Lightning.
Blue Lightning.
There's the new nickname for it.
So I use 2 cups of Sprite, and I'm using like 3 of these capfuls of. This is blue flavoring. This is blue Corico syrup. It's another version of it. And then another thing is we didn't have any lemon, so we're gonna have to kind of dust it with this.
With lime juice.
And don't want to get too much in it because it will get really.
Will overpower it.
It will overpower it, so I think that'd be good enough. And then this is what we call it's called like the Blue Paradise or so is what I call it, or whatever you want to call it.
And all these juices that we're using for these mocktails, you can find them at your local Walmart or any grocery store in the mixed drink aisle.
And they do cover food stamps. These are syrups, like they're just like your basic
simple
syrup.
syrups.
I got simple syrup. They have sweet lime. They've got Garradine, peach.
Peach is a brand new one.
Peach, and this is a new one. Blueberry and peach is the new one. But then this is the blue. They just call it blue. It's a blue Corrado or something. It's just like I just say it's a blue raspberry drink.
Yep.
I was gonna try this. See what it tastes like. Actually, the name I call this is actually Blue Lemonade. I made it one year for a 4th of July party, but my aunt thought it was alcohol. I was like, no.
We could always call it the Blue Flame.
Blue Flame or whatever you want to do when you want to call it, but it's called the Blue Lemonade.
Like, Mommy, I want jam. Give me that jam.
Now, there is directions on how to make things too. They even show you how to make things. This one we will make is going to be called, it's just a lemon drop shaker combined, 1.5 cup. What we're going to make, look in here because there's a lot of different, yeah, they actually have directions on how to make things. There is the perfect Gemella. And they have, I thought it was one of them, I think it was simple syrup that had had rose on it. But the rose is about the same as you use simple syrup. You Sprite, simple syrup, and some Garrardine. And that's how you get something called the red rose. And that's, I think it's on here. There's the rose sunshine uses a small pitcher of 1.5 cups of orange juice. You don't have to put it in there, but according to the recipe, to make the rose sunshine, you put orange juice in it. And I do have some orange juice if you guys want to see what the rose sunset looks like. Right back for a second.
Well, while she's going to go do that, I'm going to talk to you about the rose peach syrup. It's brand new. It also shows you how to make peach on the beach and peach bourbon smash. Then our blue rose. Well, welcome back, my love.
Well, thank you.
Then on the blueberry syrup one, it's also new at Walmart. It has blueberry vodka tail, or just blueberry, whatever the heck that word is.
But yeah, you have if you wanted to make like the actual, because these are flavors, but people can use it for their alcohol if they want. But this is mocktails, so they're a little different.
Yeah.
But there's a recipe on the back that even shows you on here. These are this is called. They have something called the Marv cocktail, the Baham Rocks. But we're gonna make this red rose thing. So according to the ingredients on here, use a small pitch. You don't have to, but we're gonna use some orange juice, and so we're gonna use a little bit of orange juice, and then we're gonna use some. This is Garrardine, just like we had. I'll probably a cap and a half. Sorry if I got too much.
I'll try to convince her and see if we can make a Bloody Mary, but it was a Virgin Bloody Mary.
I think like, because there is some cocktails you can find at the bar if you wanted to. You can get cocktails or you can get mocktails at the bar if you want. But mainly people just mix it together and make their own stuff.
Yep.
What I had just made here is something called the red rose, or the rose sunset. So you use orange juice, lime juice. So we'll have to put some lime juice in this too. Lemon juice, lime juice. Lemon is pretty good. Like I said, you don't want to put too much of this stuff in it because it's very overpowering. Woo. Strong.
And sticky and messy.
Yeah, it's sticky because it's sugar. It's pure sugar. Oh, that's not bad. And that is called the Rose Sunset. It comes. It's a mocktail version of something else. This is called the Rose Sunset. Hope's not leaking.
No, I kind of did the tossy toss.
But yeah, you can mix your drink. All these drinks you want to do, you do want to mix them really, really well. Because a lot of people don't quite understand.
Or you ain't going to get the taste of this.
Or you won't get the taste at all. Let's see what else we can make with these.
I say do the peach one.
Peach one. Let's see what the
it's
peach
got
one.
some good ones in it.
Peach on the beach. Shaker 1 cups of peach rose and cranberry juice. We don't have cranberry juice though.
Ow, poop.
But they have. You can use the ice until Canadian soda. We don't really have that either. What we can make here. I think this is on here. And it's easy to make this. You just add like partially like some water and some sugar, and you got yourself the simple syrup. But I don't know what we should try. But we can do one. I gotta grab one more thing, and it's gonna be called a Roy Rogers. So it's gonna be Garrardine with Dr. Pepper.
Virgin Roy Rogers.
We actually have an extra thing, but this is Sprite. But we can just drink it normal. But we can find something. I'll be right back.
Tick tock, ticky tock, ticky tock. I don't know what to say. She's not too big of a drinker, but she has tried a few few kind of alcohols that I pick out. She just does very little. But if she wants to drink anything, she sticks to her
Mocktails.
Her mocktails or a wine cooler every now and then.
I like my mocktail because it's husband. I'm going to grab one more thing. We're back.
Well, eventually we'll get done with this video soon, folks. But, gotta have the partner! My partner's missing! She's gotta play with the ice machine.
Anytime I make these mocktails, you always want to use ice. Use crushed ice, regular ice, keep it. But they usually say to use the crushed ice a little bit, makes it a little bit better.
Yeah.
What we're gonna make here is with Dr. Pepper and Garrardine. It's called a Roy Roger, and it's a mocktail version of the Roy Rogers. So what we've got is some regular Dr. Pepper. This is just a regular Dr. Pepper. Use the whole can. Use half a can, whatever you want to do. Do half of half if you want. Because I've made mocktails, I like making mocktails because they're a lot easier and they're less like crazy, and people don't really like, because there are people that don't want to drink, they can make these things with Sprite or Coca-Cola or whatever.
Or if you do want your alcohol in them, it tells you what
it
kind of
does
alcohol
show how
to
to
use.
do those and use them in here, but we're gonna make a Roy Rogers here.
But we're making the Virgin Roy Rogers.
Yeah, get like a couple of those in there. And then this is pretty much what it is. You can even use cherry Coke, but you mix it together. That's pretty much what it looks like. It almost looks like have a little bit more of this.
Sorry, folks, I'm a little woohoo.
Yeah, he's had his moonshine. So
I had one a little bit too much.
He's out a little bit. I think he got too much, but.
But if you do like alcohol and do like fruit, I recommend the Old Smoky Pineapple Moonshine. It is not bad. It's only 20% alcohol and 40 proof. It's a lightweight. So, what do you think of it, hon?
It's good, but all I'm tasting is Dr. Pepper. We can add a little bit more.
Might have to add a little bit more soda. Ooh, heavy boy. She's a little heavy on that.
A little heavy on that. And it's supposed to change colors. Like, it's supposed to look almost like you can use a cherry Coke too, and it works the same. It is good. It just I taste a little bit of like the blends coming out, but that's pretty much how you do the Roy Rogers. You use half Dr. Pepper. You can use cherry Coke, or you could use and then Garrardine. But those are like some four of the mocktails that I had made. That I've got plenty in a cookbook too that I created. Yeah. I make punches, and I made one too with but we don't have any ice cream with us today. But it was actually a punch that I created. It was called the Dr. Bombay. And it was half Dr. Pepper, cream soda, and it had to be half Dr. Pepper and vanilla. It's almost like a Dr. Pepper float, pretty much.
Sounds
but
good.
They got some. I've got some really good ones and stuff like that for someone that used to put oil with hot chocolate. Don't ever do that. That was the first time I ever learned. Yeah, my fingers are a little red because I've touched that stuff, but. My name is Mindy.
I'm Kevin.
And we will see you guys next time. And there's many other recipes out there. You can look up. All bottles have the how to make stuff. And you can use these for like shaved ice if you want. Something like that. So, but I think that's all we have to say. And I will see you guys next time. I'm Mindy.
I'm Kevin. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Drink responsibly.
Yes. Bye.
Bye.